Welcome to the Universal Soul Vibrations. This is going to be a weekly reading for water signs for the week of January 21st to the 27th. And because we're moving into a super moon this weekend, I'm doing this on Saturday evening. I have chosen to use the Moonology Oracle cards and the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. So let's get started with your reading. Let me give one more shuffle. I did shuffle a bunch off camera. What did we go for energy for the week for water signs for the week of January 21st to the 22nd? Well, we got two cards, three cards that popped out. And I think I'm actually going to leave them all for you because they all fit together very nicely. So let me get my little things here. We got emotions are running high. A win-win outcome is forecast. And the answers you need are coming. So in some situation, and then guess what? Emotions are running high is a supermoon card, and we are coming into the supermoon tomorrow. Can't say supermoon tonight. So that definitely fits with the theme of the week. So let's pull the cards for each day of the week. One more shuffle. Please give me one card for water signs for the week of January 21st to the 27th. Card for Monday. Abundance. Please give me one card for Tuesday for water signs for the week of January 21st and 27th. Purity for Tuesday. Resilience. Action. Peace. Saturday is boundaries. And Sunday is focus. Okay, we got all the cards in the frame. All right, so the overall, we got 3 cards for water signs. So there's some situation in your life where your emotions are running high. I think it's something that you've been kind of sitting alone with yourself for a while, not sure what direction to go in. And it's kind of been messing with your emotions and causing you to be anxious, anxiety, just really scattered and not really grounded. But what the next card is saying, that whatever this situation is that your emotions are running high over, it's going to be a win-win outcome. You know, everything's going to turn out to be balanced, equal, and, you know, the way it's supposed to be, and in a good place for everyone. And the next card that came out for that is the answers you need are coming. So once you get out of this state of your, you know, ruling with your emotions, which is the supermoon, everything's going to become balanced with the full moon in Libra. There's going to be a win-win outcome for everybody involved. And then the answers that you need, they're going to come to you. You got the full moon in Gemini with that. And you know what? It may just be, I'm almost sensing it's like one of those aha moments. You know what? Why didn't I see this whole time? It was there right in front of me. But you were too caught up in your emotions, so you were unable to see that the answers were right in front of you. So water signs, on Monday, the card we got is the Hunter Moon, and that's the abundance card. So whatever this situation is, one of the answers is saying that it's going to bring abundance into your life. I feel like all these cards are kind of the answers that are going to be coming to you. So on Monday, some type of abundance is going to come into your life. And I'm not talking about like money. Every time people think of abundance, they think of money. But more being surrounded by who you're surrounded by, you know, the simple things in life. A lot of abundance is going to come in around that stuff in your life on Monday. And you will be able to recognize it because, you know, you've come out of this state where your emotions are running high, and you're not ruling with your emotions anymore. You kind of sat back and you looked and said, I was so caught up in my emotions, I didn't see what was going on, and I forgot how abundant I really am. For Tuesday, we got the Purity card. And I wanted to read, there's kind of affirmations that come with each one of these cards. And with the Purity card, I wanted to read the affirmation with this because I really think it suits your situation. And the affirmation for the Purity is, I know why I do what I do. So there's, you know, she has kind of a blindfold on, but like I said, it's the simple things in life. Look for the simple and cleanest solutions. Understand the motives for what you're doing and why you're doing it. And be as clear. Take off the blindfold and see what's standing right in front of you. And what's there, it's going to be pure. It's going to have a natural, moral quality to it. But you need to take off that blindfold to be able to see, you know, what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay? On Wednesday, we have resilience. Now, if you can see in this card, the man's carrying a pretty heavy load on his back. But, you know, when we carry those loads, once we release them, we come resilient. We carry the load again, and we come, bounce back again. So resilience is about bouncing back. Bouncing back from a situation that probably was a difficult one that had you carrying a heavy load. So that will be on Wednesday, that you're going to bounce back from a situation that has been difficult. And you're going to get the answers that you need in this situation. On Thursday, we got action, and it's time to take action. You've gotten, you've seen what the answers are. You've seen what's right in front of you. You're taking the blindfold off. You're seeing the purity, for the clearness for what it is, I want to say. Now it's time to move ahead with the answers that you've gotten. It's time to let go of that state of being in paralysis, of just kind of, I'm seeing the Hangman card, of being in that stagnant place and just sitting there and not doing anything. If you want this abundance here to come into your life, you've got to take some action. You can't just sit there and say, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to sit here and everything's going to come to me. It's not. I promise you. You have to take some action in order to get this abundance, and, be resilient and see, clearly what's in front of you. On Friday, we got the card Peace. And I think peace is a place, and I see this more for you as peace of mind. You've gotten peace of mind on it. I really feel like this is kind of around some type of relationship in your life. Water signs. I don't know, I don't know if it's a romantic relationship, something with a family member, but it seems like there was some type of struggle, and that's why emotions were running high. But it looks like you're moving out of that state, and everything's going to work out for the way it's supposed to be. So, when the peace card comes in, it is. It's peace of mind, and it's one of the best things that we can give ourselves. We feel so much freer when we're in that place of peace. And this card is telling you, don't allow drama into your life, or engage with people who bring drama into your life. Stop fighting and allow yourself to rest for a while. Need to get rid of what no longer serves you and make room for this peace, okay? So it's just time for you to get a better peace of mind. If someone in your life is currently causing you a lot of drama, you may want to take a step away from that for a little while. And on Saturday, you're going to learn how to do that, because you're going to build boundaries around this relationship, whatever those boundaries may be for you. It's time for you to tell the person, here's my boundary and this was what it is, and you stepped over that line. But the boundary card, talks about judging what you need and what you don't. It allows you to have healthy boundaries that way. If you're doing something that you don't want to do, then tell the person you don't want to do it. But it's, developing those healthy boundaries with things around you, and teaching people how to treat you. If we don't set boundaries, and, people sometimes tend to stomp on us a bit, because we allow them to treat us that way, because we didn't set any boundaries. And your card for Sunday is going to be Focus. I love this card. And the butterfly on the forehead, listen to your intuition. But it also says to me, butterflies, transformation, freedom. Your mind is going to be free and clear on Sunday, okay? Because you've gotten the answers to what you needed to get them to. And you're learning how to set boundaries with people. Finding that peace of mind is such a good thing, for everybody, but water signs especially. And you've decided to take some action, okay? You're not just sitting there waiting for everything to come to you, or expecting people to read your mind. Because if you don't tell someone, they don't know. Sometimes people can feel it, but even if they feel it, but if you don't say anything, that's not going to solve anything. So it's time for you to focus on the task at hand. I said in the beginning, everything feels real scattered. There's no time for scattered energy when it's time to focus. And it's okay to make mistakes. We make mistakes over and over again. That's how we learn the best. Um, but just, on Sunday, really take that time to focus in on where you want to go, whether it be a relationship or something in your life that you haven't been able to build boundaries with. The boundary thing is really important. If you look at her, she's kind of inside a bubble and no one can really get in. We don't want that either. I'm not saying that's what you want. And we don't want to trap ourselves inside this bubble either. We need to let people in. But make sure when you let people in, they know what your boundaries are. So I hope you have a great week, water signs. It looks like it's going to be a great learning experience for you. That's going to bring you some peace in your life and in your mind. Make you see things more clearly, more purely. And you're going to be very resilient. And abundance is going to come into your life because you decided to take action. Without action, this abundance thing is not going to occur. Things are not going to just come to us. We need to, manifest them in whichever way that what works for you. But I hope you have a great week, water signs. And if everybody has Monday off, enjoy your day off.